Alright, what's up everyone? It's the NewMutator and I'm bringing you game number 4. Thanks for joining me. It is the Myth World Cup 2012 and it is the double elimination round 2 match between Tcox and R3. So far R3 has been playing pretty well. And Tcox have been doing pretty well too for having fewer players. Gamer is going to be captaining the Tcox effort here. QWERTY, Stormrider, Cave, and Ramirez are also have also shown up to further this cause, but I don't know. 5 players against looks like 7. Rat King, oh Valentin her, that is the mystery person from game 1, who is now showing up again in game number 4. So Rat King, Valentin her, Muse, K-Size, Helicopter Monkey Pilot, Kramisi, and Ghost. So 7 players total for R3 and only 5 for Tcox. So that is going to be a disadvantage for the Tcox team. They're already down 3-0. They've lost the match. And so I don't know. They're just gonna look to nab a win here, so it's not a total loss. They don't want to get swept at the very least, I imagine. So this particular map is going to be a flag rally, and you know it has the weird noise kind of emanating from this rock in the lake, you know, with the face, some kind of ancient monolith of some sort just chilling out here, and then you know some weird like vibrational patterns going on in the water. Not really sure who designed this map and what do they have in mind, because I'm really intrigued. I kind of like it. So
game on.
Yeah, the interesting thing about this map is it's asymmetric, and that's why his question makes a little bit of sense. Is this good side or bad side? Because if you draw a line through the map, it's not symmetrical, so it's not easy to see which, you know, who's gonna have the advantage. I mean, most maps are pretty much symmetrical, in especially, you know, even not just in Myth, but in games of this type. You know, just look at a game like StarCraft, or you know, any kind of real-time strategy game. If in a multiplayer free-for-all match, or you know, or even a one-on-one, it's going to be maybe a large symmetrical map. But that is not the case here, which makes it even more interesting. So what is happening here? We have Gamer defending. He's also going to be probably scouting around. He probably has a huge force of his own, actually, now that I think about it, because there are so few players on Tcox. But a big group of them are here in the south. Here with QWERTY. Rat King is going to be kind of squaring off with them, sizing them up there with a trio of his own. Flanking them, it looks like, is Helicopter Monkey Pilot. In the north, yep, Ramirez and Gamer are going to just occupy flag number 2 for a minute, while a massive force, Valentin her, K-Size, Ghost, and gosh, I don't know who else, are all kind of converging on this position. So that is going to be interesting, and now it looks as if the south here is going to be in trouble as well. So Tcox just lost a land wight, didn't quite get to the water in time, and Stormrider taking some damage, but manages to survive with his Warlock there. So very interesting move so far. As long as he's alive, he's in pretty good shape, so I'm pretty impressed that he didn't die there. And QWERTY is saying, hey, we're getting pinched, we need some help, you know, because Helicopter Monkey Pilot is here threatening to rain down some hits on this army that is just kind of in this defensive zone over here. And you know, Rat King and Muse are just kind of knocking on the door on this side as well.
Flag captured.
So, you know, QWERTY could possibly run in and try to take this, but he could lose that tro if he did that. You know, he might try to run in and just, uh-oh. Helicopter Monkey Pilot gets a nice shot off on QWERTY's Mercuridia, but loses his Mortar Dwarf in the process to Cave's Warlock that journeyed all the way over here just to do that. However, Rat King punishes that Warlock for his impudence. Impudence, is that the right word? I don't know. But and then runs away, taking a minimum of damage. And uh-oh, it's Muse. Okay, Muse doesn't die there, but his Mortar Dwarf somehow is at about a third of the health. And in the north, what is happening? We have a shot, case size, going off. It doesn't manage to hit anything though. So I think it's more or less a stalemate, but a pretty intense one in the south. It's 85 to 91% in favor of R3 so far. And uh-oh. We had Muse taking out some of these Soulless, and wow, Cave's Mortar Dwarf somehow surviving Helicopter Monkey Pilot shot there with his Warlock. Just so close, just barely on the edge there, and QWERTY's Tro is being shadowed by Rat King. Rat King is going to try to take him out of the game. And I don't know what's happening here. It looks like not a whole lot, just some zigzagging and moving back and forth, running in with mauls and that kind of stuff. But it looks as if Rat King ran into the defense here on this flag, and QWERTY's Mercuridia are coming to the rescue. It's not looking good for Rat King. He's going to disengage and live to fight another day. He was not able to tag that flag, however, but he is going to move north. Maybe he'll have better luck there. 77 to 84%. So now the battle in the north is in full swing, it seems. Tcox situated up on the high ground here on this hill, but it's still getting pushed back. Storm Rider is being pushed away by Muse, and it looks like Helicopter Monkey Pilot as well. So in the north, you know, case size taking some hits, obviously. A couple of his mauls are nearly dead, trying to push away the Tcox force in the north to eastward toward their starting position. But once again, taking the high ground here, Ramirez seeking out the highest places where he can just rain down and force the battle to come to him. However, that may not be ultimately where he wants to stay, because the name of the game is Flag Rally, and tagging the flags is what you want to do. We see a force slipping by here, Ghost slipping by with a force to try to tag flag number 3. He may be able to get there. Ramirez is trying desperately to cut them off though with his Mortar Dwarf and save that flag. And while that's happening, QWERTY is chasing Rat King around, trying to keep him away, but chases him right into the northern artillery of the Tcox. Gamer just lost his Warlock there, but while that happened, he rushes into the Soulless and takes a ton of damage, kicks a couple of them, but now he's being chased instead of being the one doing the chasing. The tables have turned. And in the south, we have something happening here. And yes, I may have missed something. Don't know quite what it was though. Ooh, Ooh, that was a very close shot, almost taking out Helicopter Monkey Pilot there. I feel like it's just a matter of time before R3 takes this flag. You know, if they keep pushing, they have a little bit more artillery, but we just saw Muse lost his Warlock, so that's not going to bode well for him. But QWERTY's Tro is looking worse and worse for wear. It is 52 to 60%, so percentages are close, but the position is just looking better for R3 here. And so R3 is going to, well, they're going to just kind of gather up here. Now all of their artillery is just this one Warlock Helicopter Monkey Pilot. So the Tcox defense was able to win out in the end in the south and force R3 to disengage. And I think that may have actually connected there. So QWERTY is going to try to force Rat King to engage with these mauls. And while that's happening, here are some mauls, some of Ghost's mauls. I guess he's going to try to hug the edge of the map and maybe make his way into the south. While that's happening, you know, there's 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. These Muse's Mercuridia are going to attempt to take this flag from QWERTY, and he's going to succeed. I don't know if QWERTY is going to fight him or not, but he is going to run away and not even attempt to draw that out. And it looks as if Tcox is congregating here on flag 5. They're going to do one last defense here with an R3 force with superior numbers just kind of surrounding them. And in the south, we still have Helicopter Monkey Pilot and facing off against this defense, and it looks like he's doing a fairly good job, you know, picking off one mortar dwarf after the other while keeping that Warlock alive. So there's Valentin Her's Solus there, and Rat King is going to engage with those mauls and tag the flag, and he's going to quickly run away. So it's victory imminent. All they need is flag number 7, and Muse coming right back over. He is going to attempt to, oh nope, never mind, there's all 3 of those mortar dwarves. So Muse taking a couple hits there. Actually, that Mercuridia went berserk. He didn't start a chain reaction, however, as the Mercuridia are going to run in there. That was kind of a good effort there, but ultimately fruitless, as R3 is moving in, taking out those mortar dwarves there. There's just not enough to defend all 3 of them. And yeah, they're going to take one big Warlock hit there. And R3 is going to whack whack on them with their clubs, but I mean, there's still too many here for R3 to take the flag, unless they can get another shot off. But there they are. The Stormrider split up his melee and lost half of them. So now he's just going to give up the flag, it looks like. Because there's nobody here to save him, and it is pretty much over. Sudden death, and R3 takes it. A very well fought match there by both teams, especially when you consider that the Tcox were down in numbers. They had 2 fewer players, I believe, in that game. So in the end, R3 is victorious, though. They take game number 4, so they are up 4 games to 0 so far. But yeah, very close all around, I think. Looking at the numbers, Rat King, Muse, Helicopter Monkey Pilot, Valentin Her, all getting above 100 damage, which I guess on a dark map such as this, it's not that hard. Kermisi actually sat that one out, so I guess it was more fair than I had bothered to notice. So it was only 6 on 5 and not 7 on 5, as Cremisi was merely observing. But Muse is going to take damage there and kills for his team. For the Thundercox, though, it is Gamer with the most damage, 161 damage there, but QWERTY with the most kills with 16. I guess it's not that hard to do on a dark map such as this with only 5 players. Everybody getting a lot of numbers like this, but looks as if QWERTY was the only one with positive ratios, though. So that's it for game number 4. We're going to go ahead and move into game number 5 in just a moment. Thanks for joining me so far. This is the Myth World Cup 2012, and I am the NewMutator, in case you were curious. Game number 5 is next, so hopefully I'll see you there.